Hey, and welcome to Tech Venture. Today we have a different video for you. I have a PlayStation 5 update. Now I had the PlayStation 5 when it came out on November 12th, and I've had a couple months with it. So I feel like it's time to talk about the things I liked and the things I didn't like. Now I will say I'm not going to talk about any games because there isn't that many games out yet, and I don't want to throw any shade or praise on any games that you guys might not like or you guys might like. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So my very favorite feature is the one where if you grab a remote and you press the PS button on the controller, it instantly turns on the PlayStation. Now, as you see, the TV is off, but because I turned on the PlayStation, it instantly goes to the PlayStation and it actually powers on the TV. And right away, there it is. I'm gonna press on my account. Now, that is my favorite feature. My second favorite feature is actually similar to it. Now, I'm not going to show it because it will turn off the PlayStation, and then we'll have to wait for it to turn back on. But if you actually turn off the TV, the PlayStation 5 will instantly go into rest mode automatically. So you don't have to actually do it yourself. You just turn off the TV. Now, those two are my favorite features because of, if you have the controller just like laying somewhere and you just grab it and press the button, you don't have to get up and do anything. You just wait until it turns on and turns on the TV. And vice versa. If I turn off the TV, all I have to do is turn it off and walk away and it'll do everything for me. So that's two things that are my favorite, and I guess they're similar, but those are my favorite. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the controller buttons. So right here, the R2 and L2 right there. Right now there isn't any force feedback right now because I'm not playing a game, but if I was, there would be force feedback. Now I really do like that, but at the same time it is kind of I don't know, I didn't like it as much, just because it felt like you were breaking the controller. So for example, if I were to press down onto it, the controller would instantly push back, which I know is something it's supposed to do, and that's fine, but it made me feel like I was breaking the controller. Now, you do get used to it. I did, like, when I first started using it like that, it was like funny. It felt funny. It felt like I said, it felt like you were breaking the controller. But once you got used to it, then it started feeling normal, and it made you actually feel like you were, shooting a gun, or with Spider-Man, you were swinging the web. It would vibrate when he would like pull down and shoot the web. So it's like it's basically a feature, and you can turn it off. So if you don't like it at all and you don't actually get used to it at all, then you can just simply turn it off. So, there's that for you. Now, it did also have a haptic feedback for FIFA 21 as well. I didn't play this one as much, but like I said, I'm not going to talk about any games on how, bad or good they were. So we're just going to talk about the features. Now, another thing I did like is the home screen. Now, I know the home screen is almost similar to the PlayStation 4. The only difference is instead of it being in the middle right there, it's now on the top. So as you can see up there, there's the icons and stuff. Now, I kind of like it a little bit better like this because then it shows you everything on the bottom. So like you can see pictures of the games, you can see your progress of trophies and stuff like that. And another thing I really liked was the PlayStation Store is now integrated in the PlayStation. So you don't have to wait on a loading screen. You just right away go to the PlayStation Store and there it is. You can go ahead and buy whichever one you want or whichever game and stuff like that. So that really helped in the loading time. You didn't have to wait. Especially if you had like really bad Wi-Fi and you have to wait for it, it would take forever and you'd just be sitting there. And those are the main features that I liked. Now, another thing, I guess you could say it's a good thing and a bad thing, but if you actually look at the PlayStation 5 right now where I have it, it is barely fitting in this spot. Now, it's good that it's big because obviously you get all the powerful features it has, but I didn't like the fact that it didn't fit here. Now, that's not really a PlayStation issue. That's more of this table issue or my issue because I didn't have a table big enough. Now, I really wish I did set it up straight because it looks so much cooler standing straight up, as you've probably seen in the commercials. But I can't really do that because I have all the other ones sitting next to it. And this is removable, but even if I remove this, it still wouldn't fit in this little area. But yeah, so I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. Now, another thing I did like is you see the lights right there. Those actually look really, really cool. So they are on both sides, and when you turn it off or on, they do flash and they strobe like up or down, which gives it like such a futuristic look. Every time I look at it, I just think of an alien spaceship. I don't know why, but it does, like especially those like little fan blade things right there. I know they're not actually fans, but they do kind of look like it. And when the light shines on them, it kind of makes it look even more alienish. But yeah. Also, the CD changer, a lot of people I know were, or the CD slot right there, a lot of people thought since if you stood it up, you had to put the CD in backwards, but you actually put it in up top. So if I actually pull it out here, I'll pull out, I can't find it, there it is. So if you pull it out, as you see, you have to put it in like this. But if it was standing up, you might think to put it in like that, but it's actually like that. Now that didn't bother me. It's a feature that I didn't really care about, but yeah. And those are pretty much all the features that I noticed. There is a couple more, but you would have to, go into the settings and all that, like power save mode and all that. And I mean, if you have a PlayStation 4 before, then this is kind of, you'll have the same features, and you'll get used to, or you'll be used to it, so you won't have to adjust or anything. It's just adjusting to the triggers on the controller. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that I have that I liked and didn't really like. Actually, there was barely anything that I didn't like. It was just the size, and that's not really the PlayStation's fault. But yeah. But thank you guys for watching, and you have a great day or night whenever you are watching this.